Well, greetings. I am Meg Giordano. I'm the course assistant in Digital Stories, and this short video is going to walk through the syllabus. So one of the first things you should know that we want to reiterate about this class and make clear is that most of this course will occur via Zoom. There are a few exceptions where we're going to be meeting face-to-face in small groups. There's a couple of those. They will be told to you ahead of time, and you will be told where to go and where to make that happen. But by and large, most of our work together will be done by Zoom. Okay, so here is our course syllabus. It's on the main page of our Canvas site. And the first thing I want to draw your attention to are these three links right here underneath the blue eye, so to speak. This first document, this link to table of activities, is going to be your friend. This is, well, I'll show you what it looks like. It is in fact a table. And we're not going to go through this right now. You can look at it at your leisure, but it's going to be, this is our location for communication. We're going to be updating this if we need to, if there's changes to our location or a room number you need to know about. This is where fresh information is going to be posted. It tells you by group. It's a handy little thing here of your work that's due, and it's arranged, of course, by class dates. And this will be a document you should be very familiar with and should be comfortable navigating. The second is a document with a list of groups. You will need to know what group number is you, so that when you look at documents or you see course instructions, you know which one refers to you. And last of all is this document that is as it says, a one-sheet summary of all the signature work steps. The signature work steps are going to be embedded throughout the course based on when their due date is. And there'll be specific instructions for that step in that maybe Canvas assignment or something. But if you want to look at all of them on one sheet together so you get a vision of the shape of the process that you will be graded for, here's the sheet right here. Okay, so we want to, you can skim this more, you can read this more closely at your leisure. But here's the mention of the two distinctive features of this class, the fact that it is interdisciplinary and we will be having other faculty coming in very frequently to participate in the lectures. And second of all, that a major feature of this class is this signature work project. More on that in other videos. So this is what everyone likes to know on a course, on a syllabus, is the requirements. What am I going to be doing? So here we go. So you can see that 16% of your course grade is generated by these in-class quizzes, more or less bi-weekly. You'll be doing those online. 14% is your final exam. As you can see, it is cumulative, and of course it's take home because you will be at home. You will not be on campus at this time. This is important for you to really absorb. 50% of your grade is generated by the signature work component, and that's intentional because this is a part of the class that is very important to us, and we want this to be a project that is important to you, that you choose a topic that is of interest to you. And we really hope that this is a synthesizing, that this is a capstone, that this is something that you will perhaps even carry forward into your professional life if it's from your field of inquiry, or something that is deeply personal to you, that you get to explore some aspect of your experience as a student or your place in the world, some aspect of life that you wish to explore. The possibilities are limitless, and we want you to choose something that is of interest to you and that you will feel proud of when you present to us. And so that's 50% of your grade. By contrast, your final exam is 14%. We know that it's not going to be a big, meaningful moment for you. You're going to take it and move on with your life. We really hope that this signature work will be important to you. Okay, and then 20% class participation. That includes things like online discussions. We usually typically post one per class session, and then you can choose one, whichever one, and you can comment on that. We also have a few in-person signature work discussions. We have them listed under participation because it's an essential part of the class. This is a class session that you will absolutely need to mark on your calendar, make sure that you're there for. This is not, that would be a class that you really can't miss. So that's why we have them under there. Okay, but more information on that to come. So you know that after, you know, the typical syllabus details, you get the course summary. And this is a very nice chronological listing with links and everything of everything that any element of the class that you need to participate in. So there's, if it's a little Lego brick thing there, that's the class link, that's the Zoom link. And if it's something that is a little, I think like a notebook page with a little pencil, that's some kind of an assignment that you need to do. In many cases, submit. All of these, as you know, are also on your calendar. So if you were to go to your calendar and make sure that you select this course, go to the next month, and you would see that all of these things are also populated there. They're live links, whichever helps you visualize the course better. So you can use either of these locations to keep track of what you will be needing to do. Finally, I want to go back to this document here, the table of activities right here. And I just want to draw your attention to how this shows how the class is divided up into 3 units, 3 themes that will guide our conversation. So the first is just called basics. And this is the basics not just of our class, but it's also the basics of the theme of the digital revolution. So some of our lectures during this time will be based on things like the development of the computer and the development of the internet and the development of the digital revolution and those sort of the basics of what we mean by the digital revolution in a very practical, concrete way. And on some level also how the human brain interacts with this. Okay. So unit 2 is communications and some implications of the digital revolution, implications on what it means to be human and how humans function as humans. And so we have a lot of things from the social sciences here, more from Father Hevern on how the brain functions with digitization, and we have things about social media, we have things about friendship, we have a variety of ways in which how we do life together as humans is affected by the digital revolution. And then unit 3 takes us to this thing called living in a digital world, which is very concrete fields of inquiry and how they've been changed by the digital revolution. So we're going to have things like the nursing field, and we have biologists and ecologists and talking about science apps and how we collect data and how we use data, and career development and networking and this sort of thing about how concrete fields of inquiry have been changed by the digital revolution. So that is, you can take some time and look at this in more detail, but there's our syllabus. And if you have any questions, by all means reach out to us. Let us know. Thank you.